Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about books by Muslim authors that I think that you should totally check out. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first book is The Love and Lies of Luksana Ali by Sabina Khan, and this is a YA contemporary. I believe all the books that I'm going to be talking about are YA contemporaries, but this is the story of Luksana, who is a young girl who lives in the US with her parents, and basically Luksana has always been afraid to tell her parents, and they don't know that she is gay and she has a girlfriend. So when her parents find out that she is gay and she has a girlfriend, they are totally not accepting of this and decides to fly her to Pakistan and to force her into an arranged marriage. And this is basically how the story is, how we follow her when this happens, and how the story involves with that. And I really enjoyed this book because even though it talks about a hard subject, I think it's very necessary for this to be spoken about, because obviously it is an issue that a lot of people face. It doesn't matter if you are Muslim or if you're any other religion, it's still a big problem. But I really enjoyed her story because it was kind of, I don't want to spoil it, but you kind of see how Luksana is fighting for, for being who she is, which is one of those things is being gay and lesbian, and just getting her parents to accept her. And I really enjoyed this book because you really feel for the character, and and I think she's a very strong character in a sense, and I really enjoyed it. So, and I also think that the cover is very beautiful, and it's kind of different because, I don't know, it's just very, her story is very inspiring, and I don't want to give it too much away, but I really enjoyed this book, and I love Sabina Khan's writing. So, this is The Love and Lies of Luksana Ali by Sabina Khan. So that's the first book that I enjoyed. Now the second book is Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertelli, and can you see that? By Becky Albertelli and Aisha Saeed. So I know that this book is written by two authors, but Aisha Saeed is a Muslim author, so I'm going to talk about her. So in this book this is also a YA contemporary, and you follow two characters, Jamie and Maya. And Maya is a Muslim teenager, and she is very passionate about politics. And during Ramadan, she is actually starts volunteering, and she starts canvassing with Jamie, who is part of the political party and her mum's friend, and while they're doing so, they become friends, and things happen. And essentially, here you see this book. Because obviously when this happens, it is Ramadan for Maya, and obviously that's a very important holiday in her culture and in Muslim culture, and it is talked about a lot. And I really enjoyed this book. This has a touch of romance in it, and I just found it very different because I haven't actually seen a book, especially a YA contemporary, which features like an interracial or love story, and I really enjoyed this book. And also I think it's very how do you say, I think it's very appropriate because obviously this year there was an important election, so and that has obviously happened already. But I think this book is anyway really important in that way because not only does it talk about important issues such as, voting and encouraging young people to vote, but also it talks about, interracial relationships and also different holidays, because maybe not a lot of people know about, different holidays. I mean, I can definitely say that I know some information about different holidays other than the ones that I celebrate. Like, I normally celebrate Christmas and typically, Christian, holidays. I consider myself an atheist, but those are the holidays that I celebrate. But I don't know, it was just very nice to see other holidays such as, for example, Ramadan, in Maya's case, being talked about, especially in YA contemporaries, because I can imagine maybe not a lot of people or young people know about, other people's holidays if they're not from the same religion or culture as they are. So I think this is a great book, just to highlight it a bit more, because obviously all holidays are important. So yeah, and I really enjoyed this book. It was very sweet, and it was also funny and heartwarming, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, to be quite honest, and I can't wait to read more by Aisha Saeed, because I really enjoyed the parts that she that she wrote. Obviously, it's because this book is told from dual perspective, and well, I'm not sure, but I think that it was Aisha Saeed who wrote the perspective of Maya, because obviously she is a Muslim character. However, I'm not sure. Don't come for me about, because I haven't checked it out, but I would presume so. But yeah, I really enjoyed both perspectives, and especially Maya's, because I don't know, she was just a very strong character, and yeah, I just enjoyed the whole book in general. So yeah, yes, no, maybe so. So go and check it out. Okay, the next two books are by the same author, and that is S.K. Ali. So the first book that I have here by her is Love from A to Z, and this book is about two teenagers who meet at an airport, and they are both going to. Are they in Dubai? Where are they? Oh no, they're in Doha. In Doha, Qatar. Why did I think Dubai? I don't know. Yeah, so they both meet. These are about two teenagers who meet in an airport, and they find out that they're on the same flight to Doha in Qatar. And we have here in this book, we have Zainab. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but we have Zainab, and we also have Adam. And yeah, they meet in the airport, and they turn out to be on the same flight and actually sitting next to each other. And then they connect afterwards by pure chance when they arrive. When they arrive in Doha later. So essentially they have a meet cute before, and then they turn out that they actually kind of know each other through through their connections in Doha, and they become friends and other things happen. But also this book is really, I think it's quite important, because this book, it just talks about different things, such as obviously, racism, but also I think it also talks about different kinds of how do you say, because Adam, he has a illness, a long-term illness, and that is also talked about. But overall, I really enjoyed this book, and obviously it's made quite clear in the book that the characters are Muslim, but it just made me like the book even more. Because I just found it very refreshing to see that kind of story, where the characters are Muslim, and yeah, I really enjoyed it in that sense. So, but I enjoyed the story overall, not just because of that. It was just very sweet story, and obviously this has a romance element in it as well. I'm not sure if I said that, but yeah. And I love both characters, and I really enjoyed S.K. Ali's writing. So, yeah. And then the second book by S.K. Ali is, so this is the same author, that is Saints and Misfits. And this book is about a Muslim teenager, and her name is Yana, and she lives in the US. And according to Yana, in her world, there are three different kinds of people. There are saints, which are people who, can do nothing wrong, and she kind of sees past them because they are considered like the perfect person or human, and also like perfect Muslim in her. That's how she sees or thinks or believes that they are. And then she has there are misfits, which she considers herself to be one of them, people who don't quite really fit in. And then you have monsters, which, it kind of obvious, like people who she considers to be monsters in her world. And it's just about her story, how she has different people in her life who she puts into these categories, and how she there are different things that come up while she leads her life, all the while just trying to be true to herself, and still be she's still like a teenager, but she also she wants to be trying to please her parents, to be like the good Muslim daughter, and I think that's something that she struggles with. And so this book is not only about that, but it's also about family, and I really enjoyed it. There are some serious issues as well. Trigger warning, this book does talk about sexual assaults, so just so you're aware. But no, I really enjoyed this as well. So I really enjoyed both of these books by S.K. Ali, because in both of these books, the female characters are very strong, and they know they have their opinions, and they won't back down from them. And what am I doing? And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed her writing, and I can't wait for the next thing that she puts out. I believe that she has written some short stories along with other Muslim authors, and I think it's called Once Upon an Eid. I think it's called Eid. Well, I know it is, but how do you pronounce it? And I believe that's a collection and anthology of short stories, all set during Eid. And I haven't read that one, but I really want to. I think I'm going to probably read that next year, when that holiday is actually taking place, because I don't know, that sounds good. So, and because I don't really know a lot about that holiday, Eid. All I know is that it's the celebration after Ramadan, right? But it would be really cool actually to see stories that are taking place during that time. So I definitely plan on picking that one up then. But yeah, so those are all the books by Muslim authors that I have read and I have enjoyed. And so it just turns out that they're all YA contemporaries. But I'm a sucker for YA contemporary, so kind of makes sense. But no, I really enjoyed all of these books, and I think it's so cool to see stories that feature characters from different cultures and religions, including Islam and who are Muslim. And I think I always try to read different kinds of books with characters from different backgrounds other than mine, because I think it's really important to educate yourself. And yeah, I really hope to read more in the future. So I don't know if you have read any of these books. If you have, please let me know. And what did you think about them? Also, if you have any other recommendations of books written by Muslim authors, it doesn't have to be young adult, but any in general, then please comment down below, because I'd love to check out more. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this kind of short, that's not really a review, well, kind of, I mean, this kind of short video, and hopefully if you are looking for books that are written by Muslim authors, then maybe you have some ideas. But I totally think that you should check all these out, because I think they're all great. And yeah, I really enjoyed them, and I hope that you enjoyed them too. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified of any future videos. And yeah, also make sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, because there I talk about a lot more things, and you know, all things bookish. And let's have a chat. Let's talk about different books, you know, not only by Muslim authors, but anything, just books in general, because I love talking to you guys. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up now. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're having a great week. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!